Hello once again. It is interesting to see that there has been a lot of media attention on precious metals lately. And in fact, more and more mom and dads on the street are asking me opinions on the current gold and silver prices. Questions like if it's a good time to buy now. And to answer their question, I've decided to create this video to break down my analysis of gold and silver prices. Hello everyone. Welcome back to STA Club, the club for stock trading and analysis. This channel is dedicated to providing you with high-quality tutorials, guides, and insights that demystify the world of trading. Join us as we will share more trading secrets and valuable insights. To stay updated and to be the first to access these valuable resources, hit the subscribe button now. By subscribing, you're opening the door to a world of trading and maximizing your potential for success. Before we dive in, here's a quick disclaimer. The information in this video is for educational purposes only. It's not a call to buy or sell. Today, I'd like to talk about an asset class that would be often considered a core component for diversification: gold. Why is gold something deemed as a safe haven since ancient times? From as early as 4000 BC, ancient civilizations have prized gold. In many ancient cultures, gold was a symbol of wealth, power, and even divinity. For instance, the Egyptians associated gold with the sun god Ra and believed it represented eternal life. This deep-rooted cultural and religious significance established gold as a coveted material from the very beginning. Several of gold's physical characteristics contribute to its status as a safe haven asset. Firstly, its durability and stability. Gold does not rust, tarnish, or corrode. This means it can be stored for long periods without degrading, making it a reliable source of value across generations. The second characteristic is rarity. Gold is rare enough to be valuable, but not so rare that it cannot be used as a currency. The total amount of gold ever mined is estimated to be around 244,000 metric tons. This scarcity means its supply cannot be easily manipulated, unlike fiat currencies, which can be printed by central banks. The third characteristic is malleability and divisibility. Gold is a highly malleable metal, meaning it can be easily shaped into coins, bars, or jewelry. It can also be divided into smaller units without losing its value, which is essential for a medium of exchange. Today, gold is still a safe haven asset that is expected to retain or increase in value during times of market turbulence. Gold fits this description for several reasons. The first is hedge against inflation. When the cost of living rises and fiat currencies lose purchasing power, gold's value tends to remain resilient. It has historically preserved wealth during periods of high inflation. The second is independence from governments and financial institutions. Gold's value is not tied to the solvency of any single government or financial institution. This makes it a refuge for investors during times of geopolitical instability or economic crisis. The third is portfolio diversification. Gold often has an inverse relationship with stocks and other riskier assets. When stock markets decline, the price of gold frequently rises, helping to balance a portfolio. And finally, global recognition and liquidity. Gold is universally accepted and can be bought or sold almost anywhere in the world, making it a highly liquid asset. However, if you think of it deeper, you will realize that gold is just a perceived material that is deemed valuable, and apart from the perception of being a storage of value and a status symbol, such as using it to make jewelry and some electronic chips, it has little use in society. In fact, other metals such as copper and silver have more uses to society. Copper is one of the most widely used metals in the world due to its excellent electrical and thermal conductivity, corrosion resistance, and antimicrobial properties. The primary use of copper is in electrical wiring for buildings, electronics, and power transmission due to its high conductivity. It is also essential for motors, transformers, and telecommunication cables. While silver is prized for its unique combination of conductivity, reflectivity, and antibacterial qualities. Silver is a critical component in electronics and technology. It is used in electrical switches, circuit boards, and as a coating for conductors. It is also essential for soldering and brazing different metals together. Silver has powerful antimicrobial properties and is used in wound dressings, medical device coatings, and as an antiseptic in creams and hospital equipment to prevent infection. Silver's high reflectivity makes it perfect for coating mirrors and glass for energy efficient windows. In recent years, we have seen gold prices hit record highs, and this is due to factors such as the central bank engaging in aggressive printing of money and governments rolling out large fiscal stimulus packages, causing the supply of currencies like the US dollar to increase, thus reducing its purchasing power. When the US dollar weakens against other major currencies, it takes more dollars to buy an ounce of gold, causing gold prices to rise. The recent conflicts between the US and other nations have also caused concerns, creating massive uncertainty in the value of the dollar, and this created a flight to safety to other safe haven assets such as gold. Because gold prices have hit record highs, investors move their funds into a cheaper alternative, silver, speculating that silver too will eventually go up in price. This self-fulfilling prophecy has caused both gold and silver prices to hit record highs by the end of 2025. The media further fueled speculations and caused more and more people on the streets to talk about investing in them. So, the big question is, should you invest in gold and silver now? Gold and silver are currently trading near all-time highs. Investing now means you could be buying at the top of the market, which is risky. A resolution to global conflicts or a definitive taming of inflation could cause prices to pull back significantly. Therefore, it is important to decide whether your benefits of investing in both gold and silver at today's prices outweigh the costs. This decision-making process in terms of weighing the cost to benefits will prevent you from buying high and selling low. As the saying goes, a shrewd investor will always buy when the market is fearful and sell when the market is greedy. A good measure to determine whether gold and silver prices are overvalued or undervalued would be to look at the US interest rates relative to inflation, which is a primary driver for gold and silver. The US 10-year Treasury yield is currently 4.24%, represented by the dark blue line, while US inflation, represented by the shaded green area, is currently around 2.7%. The positive return on bonds net of inflation, represented by the red arrows, should, under normal circumstances, pull investment away from these precious metals. The fact that gold and silver remains at such elevated prices today suggests that other factors such as massive central bank buying and high geopolitical risk are currently overriding this traditional fundamental indicator. The recent pullback in prices in both gold and silver could reflect investors starting to become fearful of its overvaluation and start selling in order to take profits before a huge correction occurs. For me, I would not buy now and will wait till this pullback in prices reach a strong price support. I will also weigh the cost to benefits and only start buying once the benefits outweigh the costs by looking at interest rates versus inflation, once prices turn to a strong support level for both gold and silver. As you can see here, a strong support level in my opinion for gold based on the SPDR GLD ETF price chart would be around the $400 range, while for silver, a good strong support level would be around the $65 range based on the iShares Silver ETF price chart. Historically speaking, this approach seeks to reduce the risk of buying high and selling low. Hope you have learned something about my views about gold and silver in this video. For more information on how you can optimize your portfolio and would like to seek advice on your current investment portfolio, speak to us by replying to the WhatsApp link in the comment section, and our team can provide a personal touch and talk to you about your investment plans. See you in my next video. Goodbye.